Greetings, listeners and viewers. Zach here, welcoming you to the call 1926, a Call of Cthulhu podcast by Twisted Gears Studios. You may notice that it looks and sounds a little different again this week. Our main camera rig is again off for an actual production off studio. For those who missed it, the call now releases every Tuesday, with the release at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Tuesdays on YouTube Premiere, before going up on all of our audio services just 1 hour later. If you want to support us directly, please send us a coffee over on Ko-fi. For a single coffee, you get access to our Discord, where we do weekly edit streams as well as monthly Q&As with Derek. More notes at the end of this episode, a little bit about how we're doing a little bit of a change in the schedule for the weekly editing stream, as next episode will be the finale for this arc. But for now...
Subject investigators, Heldon has taken the doctor and evidence to Boston. The rest of the team headed to Drunwich Lake to see if they can save more hostages and stop whatever the Red Eyes are up to.
Hello there? I almost choke on.
Did you...
Just held up the raven for me to see. Attacks by a raven. Okay, everybody. We're going to start off this session. Let's get through some XP. We've got to the 3. Actually, having the check marks are good because we know there's 3.
Yeah.
And we'll start off on this side. We'll start off with Joan, played by the wonderful Liz. Let's go through your XP first.
XP first?
Yeah, your ticks.
The ticks. Okay, cool. I've got 1 in Fighting Brawl.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 out of 32. So
you need to roll higher.
I need to roll higher, so nope on that one. Next one is Medicine. I've got a 51. And I rolled a 53.
Hey.
Okay, so roll a d10. 8.
Wow.
I'm playing it more in line with the regular XP rules instead of varying the...
All right.
This next point might get a little bit deadly.
There. Then I've got Tick Spot Hidden, which I have the base 25. That's a 66.
Roll a d10.
4.
I laugh at the other group, the original group. It's like, Spot Hidden. Ha ha!
69.
And then I've got a Tick Track. I
Okay.
have 50, and that's a 20.
Okay, and how many times did you not re-roll in the last 3 games?
3.
So, do you know which 3 skills you'd like to attempt?
I'm going to put 1 into, just because it's kind of entertaining and I don't have it, Jump.
Okay, go ahead.
That is 2. I have the base 20, so that puts it at 22. I'll put 1 in Drive Auto, because...
You still have to roll.
Oh, I still have to roll to get it higher. Okay,
yeah,
sorry
yeah.
about that.
So Jump.
I have the base for Jump. That's an 8, so it doesn't go up.
Yeah.
I'll do 1 in Drive Auto. I have 30.
Yep.
And that's a 13.
That's the way it goes.
All
Yeah,
right.
so it gives you a free roll on an experience check, not a guaranteed.
That makes way more sense.
But it can be any skill, not one you put points into. Like even skills at 1%. Right?
Yeah, which is
Mechanical repair.
So I'm gonna put. I'll try Listen.
Okay.
Which I have the base 20. That's a 15.
Oh my God, Liz. Those rolls would be fantastic for skill checks.
Right?
Oh my
Every
Christ.
time, that's what I would want. But oh well.
But still, hey.
That's it. That's all.
We go over to Arno, played by the wonderful Zach.
I'm okay. Natural world at 70. That was at 8, so no. Psychology is at 56. That's 75.
Oh, roll D10.
9.
9?
That's now at 62. That's pretty good.
Not hard to tell I've had some coffee now.
Haven't we all? Biology is at 25. That's 81.
Roll a D10.
That's 8.
Yeah.
So that's up to 33 now. Right. Spot Hidden was at 50. That's 28. So that's a no. I had 3 ticks, and I selected firearms, first aid, and listen. 3 things that I felt like Arno has been doing in the past 3 episodes. To justify them. That's just how I like to do it.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Firearms at 25. That's a 7. So no. First aid's at 30. 37.
Okay, roll D10.
4. So first aid's
33. I don't know. I've had coffee.
Let's see. Listen, 2064. And that's a 6. So 20 goes up to 26.
Perfect.
Nice.
As we move over to Sydney, what's the last name again? Luckstrom. Played by the wonderful Lindsay.
Solid
I've
name.
got a check in Trifoto.
Yeah.
45 out of 20.
Roll a d10.
Nice.
Goes up by 9.
Or
You
9.
deserve it after
God.
climbing through those bodies.
Thank God. Thanks, Janessa. Fighting Brawl, which is at 63.
Oh,
No, it's at 13. Yeah, it's pretty high already. First Aid, which is at 50.
19.
No.
Oh, Liz's curses.
And I should have a Spot Hidden, which is at 51.
Oh,
88.
roll a d10.
6. Goes up
Ooh.
by 6.
that is the way the curse works. You only roll low when you don't want to.
I want to put some in. I only have 2 ticks from the last 3 games. I'm going to put one in Jump, which
Sure.
I have at 38.
Roll a
68.
d10. For 10 more.
And then I'm going to also do Throw, which is at 40.
Yeah, roll d10.
57, and 5.
That's yeah.
All right, and that should be it for me.
Then we have Esther Evans, played by the beautiful Janessa.
I only have 1 tick in physics.
Why does she get beautiful? You don't call me beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Oh.
71 out of 55.
Roll a d10.
1.
1 percentage point.
This mark counts. 56. And then I only have 1 spot where I didn't re-roll. And I'm going to put that in Swim. I have the base 20.
So good.
7%.
Oh.
So no, it's not.
Oh. Helden.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Big oof, boy.
I have a Ticken Fighting Brawl. So, 12. And my base is 25, so that's
Well, you got the fighting brawl tick with your chainsaw, correct?
no.
Oh, it was before. Yes, yes. Yeah, chainsaw is a different skill, which I believe you were also successful on.
Nice. That's true. That's true.
So with a
Into the deer.
cat, it's
You
only
need to get higher
okay.
for the XP boost. So basically, the higher your skill is, the harder it is to raise it.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. Now for the chainsaw fighting.
Everyone was chainsaw fighting.
80.
You did higher?
Yeah,
Roll a d10 for chainsaw.
Go and get it.
2. Hey, 67. 2 away
Go
from
wreck
glory.
it. You should go wreck it. Get it. I don't know.
You've also had coffee.
I'm excited for this.
First aid.
Yeah.
91.
Roll a d10.
What do you know? Trust me.
7.
7.
62.
Yeah, buddy.
62 in first aid. That's not
Trust you.
scoff at.
I don't, with my life, I don't trust you to not be annoying.
That's fair.
You can ask Nessa. There's nobody here more annoying than I can be.
That's why he calls me beautiful.
Accept it.
Oh no.
Oh, I never said. Helden, played by the wonderful. You're only getting wonderful. The wonderful Scott. There we go.
There you go. No, it's cool.
Mechanical repair. 24, so that's a new for that one. And then spot hidden. Which is a 39 out of 28. So,
Roll d10.
4. So that's 32.
How does everyone like their characters?
I want them to survive.
Oh.
That's how much I like mine.
Aww.
I love my character.
Would you sacrifice yourself if everyone else could survive?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good player right there.
That's a good player right there.
That's a good player right there.
And I have 3 ticks.
Sure. What skills?
I'm actually going to go with psychology.
Nice.
23, and my psychology is 13. So
Roll a d10.
7. So,
Oh, knocks it up to 20.
That's pretty good.
Double starting, I think.
I will try to put it in drive auto.
There we go.
34. I have a base of 20.
Roll a d10.
Nice.
1.
That 1% may matter, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's been a...
We were succeeding half our checks last game by 1%. So, I mean, yeah.
Liz got a 51 out of 51.
And that's the only one I was able to level up.
Got 21 twice for drive auto.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you just had 21, that you could save yourself 2 points of luck.
Yeah. We'll have 29 now.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
29. I don't know.
That is the new
I
fun
had
number.
3
Any
sources.
skill you want, my
This is my
friend.
4th source of caffeine this afternoon alone.
Natural world.
Okay.
That is a 1.
Yeah,
That is a...
1%.
That's
Brother,
Okay.
you and the dice need to have a talk.
A friendly talk?
A friendly talk.
Oh,
I wanted to put it into throw because I have a grenade.
Oh, well.
point.
No.
I'll give
Oh,
you some
no.
pointers after.
Oh, thanks.
I don't like it.
You're welcome.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Esther,
not
I'm worrying.
Esther will help Sid throw the grenade.
No!
She will
That's not better.
pay for you.
I'm going to attack the grenade.
Oh, your base belonged to us.
Skill? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, no. There is no way since that very first season when we were in Swill's Village, I will never put anything in throw.
God.
Just
Oh,
as
no.
nostalgia, for nostalgia reasons.
Oh, no.
Fair, I suppose.
Is it?
Bonkers. Nothing?
That's funny.
Oh, yes. I'm just thinking here now as we're going to jump right into the game. XP being completed. And
Even if in a
trying to center myself a little bit. I might have been off since.
Do I need to move over?
No.
No.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to remember to sit back more than lean forward.
Nah.
I can get to about here, and then it's like Derek attempt. Not giving you all easy bingo cards.
You already did. Whoa!
Damn.
Aggressive.
Aggressive.
So aggressive.
So you all the last things you guys sort of recall is with the rain coming down, more smoke as the fires they're not going out, they're still burning, but it's creating more smoke from the water. Heldon driving off into the distance, clearly out of this scenario forever. No, definitely not. No, I'm not going to say it. As we move to the rest of you with a pile of old tomes in the back of the Birmingham, Arno and Joan driving, I believe, in the front, with Esther and Lucky Sid in the back. I'm assuming Lucky Sid has the knuckle.
Unless I have the gun, that's the only thing. So I think I have the gun out. I don't think I can wear knuckle busters with.
That's an excellent question.
It's
It's hard.
Okay.
It's a solid. It's a
Well,
solid.
they have a
piece of
hand
metal.
piece thing, yeah.
So I'm debating. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be gun
Yeah.
for the time being.
yeah, guns beat
Banana.
fists, even if fists are steel,
Gun.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bullets, my only weakness.
Without their heads, they're powerless.
As with the trees way off in the distance in front of you, seeing scattered bolts of lightning coming down and a swirling of a storm in the air, as it feels to be even getting darker.
Yeah.
As if night is not the final stage of darkness.
There's
You can forget I said that. That's not written in that sentence, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Coffee time. And you just start driving along the lake.
towards Dunwich Lake.
Yes, taking sort of like the bypass where there's another dirt road here now as you're going along.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes.
While we're driving, can I take one of the tomes? Kind of start fingering through it.
Okay, so because I was about to say it is going to be a little bit of a drive to get there. You're grabbing a random tome.
How many of them are there?
4, I
Are
believe.
they
I said there
numbers?
was 4. No, they're all like separate types
Then,
of things.
a random tome. I'm going to grab a D4, I assume.
And I just well, first I'm going to see which random tome it is.
Always love the darkness reach for the book.
Yes, I could have had it wrote down, but I didn't because I wanted it to be fucking random.
Makes sense.
'Cause I can't read the titles right now, right?
It depends on the languages you have when we figure out which tone.
The voices will eventually show up.
Do you have any Latin?
And if the book wants you to be able to understand.
Jim has turned book once.
I know English and German. Those are my
Give me
languages.
1 second. I just need to.
That makes sense.
There it is. That's a cleverly marked.
Although I do think if any of us were to have to roll for Latin, I feel like you should get. I don't know. I feel like you would be better at figuring out Latin because you know Latin names for things, but that's probably still not enough.
I know how to the Latin names for birds.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Sorry. I just need a second.
It's like it's a book on birds. just not birds of this plane.
Gaia keys. Nothing but a bunch of cool Gaia keys, you know what I'm saying?
Burbakeys?
Throwback to that episode name. I know a guy keep.
Man, I'm proud of that.
You should.
There we go. I'm at the automatic, and let's see if there's a larger. Oh my god, please don't be that one.
I know a Gaia key.
The book you pick up, first off, there isn't like a title in the book, and it seems to be bound really well, not with human skin. It just seems to be really well out of bound, but there's no title on it. But there's a almost like masking tape over the top part, and written on it as a marking is the Narcotic Manuscripts, which is PNAKOTIC. The Narcotic Manuscripts. P is silent, or at least that's the way I'm doing it. But when you open it up, it seems to be a book in English. It seems to be English.
Spell that word again?
It's PNAKOTIC.
So close.
And it's manuscripts, as if this book was translated from manuscripts into English and compiled into this one tome.
Okay, cool.
So it's not what I theorized.
Yeah.
What the book wants you to be able to understand.
You can also see...
Not this one.
what languages do you speak?
German and English.
You see also a language and phrases that are in a language you don't know.
Okay.
But it seems to be most of it is in English, and those could have been phrases from the original language that they put in and then marked about it. Roll for... Is this the one you would like to skim through and get a general idea? This would be a library use to scan through to get a general idea of what the book is about.
31 out of 69.
Ooh! It is a hard... It is a hard success, so put a tick in the library use.
Yo, let's go.
On the way there, you can also notice as you're flicking through that there's areas where there's no translation, which is marked off as the pieces of the manuscript that was being transcribed was missing. So it isn't a complete... It's what they had on hand that they could make this from. And it apparently, from what you can tell... Give me 1 second. This is quite interesting.
It's good.
I'm sure.
Just from a quick flick through, it seems to be something along the lines of the origins of life on Earth. And it seems to be philosophical at times. And but also backed up with some information. Now this is a skim. You're not really getting, what it is. But it seems to be a. You do tell from even skimming through it that this language you don't know is Greek. So it's a lot of philosophical treatises and stuff like that. But also information. Citing works you're not familiar with, citing other books, to really explain how the origins of life on this planet. Not necessarily to do with humans.
Right. Okay.
Just life in general. Like how it all started. But inside, with your hard check, you realize as well, in around maybe this third manuscript, there's 5 total that are sort of compiled and put together. together. In the middle one, the middle manuscript seems to be some kind of ritual. It seems to be denoting, so a lot of it is in Greek more than the rest of it, and it is some kind of ritual to do with you would mostly look at it as people going, how do I put this? Basically, the ritual is mixing together of a certain amount of ingredients, drinking it, and falling into a dream state. So, which you academically would think of, there's terms for it, with the smoke huts.
Yes.
Right?
Sweat lodge.
Sweat lodge. That's awesome. And that type of thing where you would commune with something beyond yourself through the use of maybe psychedelics or things like that.
Okay.
And that is what, there is something in there about contacting a plane beyond.
Okay.
Is in there. But I mean, you've probably seen multiple different... But this seems very... it's interesting that you've... but that is that book.
Okay.
I am just going to quickly say you don't get a chance to skim through it. But you do notice all four of these, another tome that has a sticker on it. There's one other tome that has a sticker on it. And it just says C text, SEATEXT. That's all it says is C text. And well, the reason I think, as you finish this one and you just manage to open it up slightly, this one is in German.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's not, you know what I mean? There's not going to be enough time to, but there is this one in German and then there's two others.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Well, that's next on my trip.
Okay. Just laying around in a tent out here in the middle of nowhere.
I'm in a truck getting driven around.
You're gonna go insane.
Just light reading.
So in the back, as Arno seems to be engrossed, flicking through a book. In the back is also Esther. Is there anything you would like to be doing in the back? And Arno is just sitting, like there's bench seating on the other side. I'm going to say Arno's on one bench. You're on the other bench.
I thought
I was in
front.
Oh, you're in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the books are in the front. Esther and Sid are in the back. Is there anything you would like to do on this journey? Like anything? You could role play. You could decide to ready yourselves. You could do whatever. Or is it just you're sitting in sort of just silence?
I'm going to be loading both revolvers. One I'll put at my side and the other one in my hand. So one's a backup already loaded.
Yep.
And then I'll make sure my knuckle dusters are somewhere close by when I run out of ammo, basically, is the idea.
And don't need to reload your fists unless you're Henry Cavill.
Fair.
I am going to look at Esther and be like, how are you going to defend yourself?
By staying as far away from it as I can, within reason.
Okay. Do you want a gun? I do have an extra one here. Do you know how to use one?
I do. You generally speaking, you can't really come to a place like this without having the basics of training.
Do you want a gun? To defend yourself. You don't have to be in the throng of war, but you should be able to defend yourself.
No, it's just not who she is.
I offered.
No, we're going to blame this on you later.
Okay. Good.
Now
I already set myself up for that.
I do have a question for Esther.
Okay.
Would you have a weapon of choice? Like a knife or like something up close and personal.
Like on me?
No.
Or just in general?
No. Just in general, your character, would you have something as, like, if you had to reach for something in a dire moment, what would it be?
Whatever was closest to me. Similar to the windshield. Like, I just grabbed whatever was sharp. I grabbed whatever would do damage in that moment that was nearby. So if that was like, if I was in a kitchen, I'd grab a frying pan. If I was on a baseball field, I'd grab a bat. If I'm in a car with shattered windshield, I'd grab a piece in the windshield. Like, you know, it's whatever I could throw or hit someone with that would cause them pain, probably. It's defensive more than offensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Joe.
Esther's mostly just trying to psych herself up right now. Just kind of staring off into the distance a little bit. No.
I'll come back to Esther in a second. As we go to Joan, you're just driving, watching the road. Arno's fairly quiet. You're just hearing the sound of papers flicking by. The Lee Enfield you used to kill the young soldier is next to you. One thing that is a bonus, if I can put it this way. I hate to put it this way, because there's nothing bonus about this. When you went through the few tents you did, there was no real medical facility.
Oh.
Like, there was no real medical tool layout. You would assume that might have been in one of the buildings.
That's
Right.
on fire.
That's on fire. Right? You know what I mean?
That
So,
does make me feel a bit better.
well, I mean, honestly, if I would have had one there and you saw it, I probably would have had you make another sandy check.
That's fair.
Because he was 100 feet away from,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But that's not the case here. Okay. So was there, you're just driving along?
Just driving along, really
Attention.
focusing on the road as we go, because I'm worried about one of those crazy deer jumping out in front of us again. So,
I didn't more so jump, I just kind of aimed for it.
I mean, it jumped out at us while we were stopped.
It jumped at us eventually.
You didn't hit someone hit you.
While Joan's driving, I'm going to take the Lee Enfield, make sure it's loaded, and put it back in the front seat.
Appreciate it.
She's got a full clip in there.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. As you're continuing to drive, probably 25, 30 minutes, maybe longer.
God.
Sweet.
The rain starts coming down heavier, right? And then more prolific thunder, lightning. And you're like, 1, 2.
Prolific.
Who has survival? Is there survival a skill?
Yes.
Yes.
Who?
Well, it's
Is
it's
it?
like it's
It's
their
a special-
it's
it's
a
a special
specialty.
Because it depends on force.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So I'm assuming nobody would have put anything in that anyway. I'll allow it to be a natural world.
I have that.
I got that. That's me.
Yeah.
Weird rain or some shit.
Both roll it, or is it?
Yeah. You can actually both roll it. It's fine. At this point, it'll be quick.
18 out of 70.
49 out of 50.
Okay, so you both get it. You both in the front seat, driving along. As you get the thunder, and you do that thing where you're like, how far away is it? And you're counting the seconds before it clicks again. And especially Joan knowing the map, is the distance away seems to be around the same distance as the lake.
And we're getting closer to it.
And you're getting closer to it, and it seems to be churning up more. It's getting, yeah. The strange thing is that Arno notices, because he rolled he rolled a pretty good check.
You're almost extreme.
Almost extreme, is that as you're getting closer and the thunder's going, the distance is shortening as if the storm isn't moving. You know what I mean? The heart of this, is it's not. Yeah, it's just becoming more often thunder and.
Well, this is getting weird.
Getting?
It's very, very weird.
Do we have any idea how we're going to stop whatever it is we're driving in to stop?
We won't know until we see it.
Unfortunately, it's basically they're doing a ritual. We gotta interrupt the ritual. That's all I was told.
Okay.
She said they were going to sacrifice people. So I imagine if we keep that from happening,
Okay.
at
See
the very least, try to save some people's lives.
I appreciate that. It's a good thought to have.
Mhm.
I guess the question is, are we gonna sneak in or are we just gonna drive in?
Again, I guess it depends on what we see and how it comes up. Given the state of this, we might actually get pretty close before anyone notices us.
True. How is the... You got the map. How is... Like, is it...
I passed the map back.
Oh, God. Does it tell you... Like, is it a topographical map where it shows you if there's hills or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. So it does look like, once again, similar to Swill's Gullet, is that the lake is in a dip.
Okay.
So you will crest a hill and then go down to the lake. But when you crest a hill, you should see,
Right.
right, to a point. It's a good point to make because if you're cresting the hill in a vehicle as large as a Birmingham, if anyone's looking up there,
They'll see it.
they'll see it. It is the other thing. Even though there's woods all around, as you crest, they will see it. So then it's up to you whether you want to stop before the crest or drive over the crest. It's actually a really fair point.
So that's what I'm going to say is basically, listen, I think we should park the Birmingham before we get over the hill and then get out because they're going to see us.
So what's the plan?
Well, we're still driving up, so we might be getting close to the top of the hill soon.
I would have binoculars, wouldn't I?
You
Bird watcher.
you can. The issue is that with the rain and the storm, it's very hard to. At your moment, well, it would definitely be more useful when you get there and
At the top of the hill.
Yeah. If you can see a point of light or something to focus on. Everything around you just seems to be dark. You also get the feeling, all of you, Esther and Sydney, looking from the back of the ML, because that's open, right? It's covered tarp, I should say, but it is open in the back. And Arno, you're more engrossed in the books at the moment. But Joan, you feel it too. Like, you feel like there are things around you. You just get that feeling of being watched.
Oh, that's not cool.
To the point where I'm going to focus on Esther for a second. Whereas you get the feeling of seeing, you specifically, of seeing off in the distance, in the shadows, what appears to be dark shadows of other deer. And other creatures that seem to be watching you.
Oh,
progress
hell no.
along. Yeah. As pretty, you know what I mean, after time, like there is nothing barring your way. You get to the point where there's a slight incline, and it's maybe around 200 feet up, and then you're going to be cresting into... Go ahead.
How well can we see the top of the hill? Like, is there starting to be, like, is it just we can only see whenever there's lightning? Is there light on the other side of the hill?
There does appear to be some kind of light emanating out from down around where Drunwich Lake would be.
I turn off the headlights.
Yep. Maybe even with the headlights off, if you crest with it, if somebody's looking, they'd probably be able to see. But you can go partway up there, but it's so muddy as well with the rain. I mean, you don't want the Birmingham to slide.
Yeah.
You might even not be able to crest over.
I pull kind of right near the bottom of the hill because the crest is not too
Yeah,
high.
it's not that far.
I turn around. So it's facing.
Okay, so it's facing the other way. That's a good thing to denote. That if you're fleeing, the vehicle is already facing the other way.
Gotcha.
Go, go, go!
Close the tone, put it on the seat.
I'm going to make sure that the mask is still tightly around my face because I don't know what weapons they have, and also the slug things we're going after. It's a barrier. It's a shitty barrier, but at least it's something.
That's a good point.
Tighten mine. We'll grab our binoculars and cover the hill.
Yeah.
So let's go. So I'm gonna jump out and I'll go ahead. So I've got the rifle, or not the rifle. Sorry, the gun. I'm going back to Agatha now. The gun.
I have the rifle.
That's right. And I'm gonna sneak up to the tent.
Yeah, so I'm assuming the four of you are all going to sort of sneak up as best you can to look over the hill. First thing is, I'm going to say, when you turn around and you all step out of the Birmingham, and you can get a good look at the sky, because while you're in there, and you're just seeing the hill in front of you. You can't get a good look. There seems to be a swirling eddy above Drunwich Lake. It almost, this swirling eddy that's up in the sky, and you can see lightning cracking through it.
Not great.
It seems to be almost like one of those Eye of the Storm, not Eye of the Storm, it's calmness, but that
like a
maelstrom.
tornado.
Yeah. You can actually, even as you say it, you can see it lower itself slightly.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I've never seen a storm this bad. Is this anything you know anything about, Doc?
No.
Okay.
Okay, stand on the hill with the binoculars and try and see what I can see. Like a spot hidden or something?
Yeah, no. So, this is as soon as you get out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And now you work your way up.
Yeah.
There's nothing really barring your way. You do notice as you start going up the hill, the rain slackens off. As if it is truly like the eye of a storm. Right? Where everything outside of this is just buffeted by winds and rain. But as you're getting closer to the lip, almost to the point where it's only slight, almost a misting in the air. As you just get up, and there's trees all along the side as well. So as you get up to the sort of the top tree line, and you're all sort of looking down over, and then I'm going to do my initial what you all see, and then if Arno wants to take a closer look at something. Okay. What you see is, so this hill slopes on down to Drunwich Lake itself, and there's almost like there is a beach shore round it here, and it's surrounded by trees as the lake progresses off. So it's like this section of where the fall is, but there is, and Esther, you would have realized this from seeing some of the other plans, even though you weren't involved with this area, that there is a dock built. Okay, there's a dock structure built with a dock going out around 50 feet into the lake itself. Okay? On the shore, if you look back, on the shore, on the right side, in almost like a semicircle,
Okay.
right, along the shore, and on the other side, along the shore, there are 6 crosses on one side and 6 crosses on the other.
Holy shit, okay.
And there are 12 people hanging from the 12 crosses.
Oh, of course.
They seem, they're up on the crosses. They seem to be squirming. You're a bit far away, which I know we'll get to. Arno can see.
Yeah.
And out at the end of the dock is an individual who has their arms up like this, and it's almost like their fingers are moving. Like they're you can just see the arms moving, I should say. You can see the arms moving. And it's almost as if the way the arms are moving is in concert with the lightning shooting through the maelstrom. It almost seems that way. And then standing next, in between crosses, so you got 6 on either side, so between 1 and 2, between 3 and 4 on the crosses, there's 3 individuals on one side between the crosses and 3 individuals on the other between the crosses who are in robes. Like they're in these, they got the hood up and they're in robes, and they also have their arms up like this.
Oh, good.
You can also hear the sound of voices, and it almost sounds melodic, like chanting. What languages do people speak? Not you, Hilton. Well, not yet.
English for Esther.
Okay.
The basic English, basically.
Just English.
English and German.
Okay. So you're not really sure what the language is. You can rule out some languages. Like it's not
English and German?
Well, it's not like French, because you'd be aware enough to, if hearing French, be like, that's French. Stuff like that. Sure.
Can I roll a luck to determine if it's Italian? Because the lead of the mafia would be like the guys that
I would say that you've heard enough Italian to know it's not Italian.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fair.
Right?
Can I tell if it's Latin or not?
It's not Latin. That's also... It's not Latin as well. But they seem to be chatting something in a in a language you're not really even familiar what it is, let alone understand it. And sort of because of your distance, because it is another couple of 100 feet down the hill, which has a lot of cover, by the way, right? Because of the trees, you could work your way down. And then it's another 50 feet to the shore, right? So it is a fair distance away, especially with it's dark and the thunder and it's hard to denote. You can also see off to the left and off to the left, as if from the direction of the Corbett farmstead, on that end of the shore behind those row of crosses, is another Birmingham. Okay. You also see 2 of the armored vehicles over there as well.
Okay.
Right? And there seems to be a couple of people milling around, but you can't really pick out what it is just yet. But there's a couple of people. But that's where the vehicles seem to be that have gotten people here.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the binoculars and I'll start focusing mostly on the people who crosses. They're alive, I assume.
So as you start, you take your binoculars, and you're like, what? There's a little bit of mist, but as you're looking around, first thing you do notice is that they aren't nailed to the crosses. They are tied. There seems to be rope behind them. They all seem to be alive. They all seem to be struggling.
Well,
somewhat. Another point is, with the binoculars, you also notice a lot of them are stripped down to be bare-chested, and there are men and women there. Yeah, they would be. I'm not going to get into it much more than that, but they seem to be stripped down, bare-chested, but on the ground below them, you can pick out. It's getting muddy, but they all seem to be maybe wearing lab coats. None of them are soldiers.
Okay.
They all seem to be wearing lab coats.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
The ones that are on the crosses.
Yes. On the ground beneath the crosses where you see where they strip.
They were all okay. All right. So good news. Good news is we're here before the hostages have been killed. They are up. We have a chance to rescue them all. There are some robed individuals between each of the crosses, but on the left-hand side is where all the vehicles that they stole are, including the giant weapon vehicles.
The way I see it, we have 3 options. Either we all go down to where the hostages are, try and take out the folks in robes and cut them all down, or we all go to the vehicles, try and take out whoever's still hanging around there, which we don't know how many there are because they could be hiding behind the vehicles. And then we have the armored. Then we have the gun trucks. And use those to help rescue the hostages, or we split up. 2 of us do one, 2 of us do the other.
Bit of both. How many vehicles with the harpoon guns were there? 2?
2. There was 2 of the armored that you can see here. There's 2.
We break up into groups of 2 once we are there. Each pair takes one of the armored vehicles, and we drive across the area. One person on each harpoon gun, and the other one drives and gets out and pulls people down.
The harpoon gun's not super useful against a person.
It'd be funny if it hits them.
What's the range on a Lee Enfield?
A fair distance.
I used to.
I haven't.
I used to. You know the 3-2 revolver is 15 yards.
Yeah. I think it was something like.
Yeah, the way on the back of the trucks also means they can't use them on us.
Lee Enfield is 110 yards.
Yeah.
Is the base range. It's times 3, give or take.
So you said
it's in the extreme range of
you need an exceptionally good shot.
Yeah. You're getting negatives just for the range.
Yeah.
It's 200 feet down the hill, 50 feet to the shore, and then the dock is 50 feet out.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
at the end of the dock.
If we get to the edge of the tree line, and I can be still and careful and aim, I might be able to hit the folks who are between the crosses.
So down the 200 feet down the hill, which has cover, at least to get towards the beach.
So I think we're gonna go to the left, where the armored vehicles are. That's the side we're gonna start on for rescue.
Best bet, but it also means that we'll know if any of them are going to sneak up behind us with vehicles.
No, that's true.
We could go like diagonally down the hill.
Yep.
So towards the vehicles, but also potentially close enough to take a shot at Chanty McGee out at the end of the dock.
I don't have enough confidence in my aim to hit Chanty McGee.
I have definitely confidence in killing the guys between the crosses.
As soon as we do that, though, that alerts everyone to the fact that we're here.
Yeah, but
we don't want to do that till we're in a good
spot. As soon as we get one person off the cross, that ritual is going to be disrupted. Because that looks like they need 12. Right? That's my... I don't know.
Sure.
I don't even know.
I would disagree.
I would assume.
Hard to disagree, yeah.
Yeah, so even if we get one person... we want to get more, but if we get one person off and out to safety, we've already done something to disrupt. And maybe it gives us time. I have no idea.
How are the crosses?
We got Skeet down, didn't we? Or no?
No, Skeet wasn't in the cross. He was tied up in that.
That's right.
These crosses, because they're not the same crosses, but these crosses are around 8 feet high.
Okay.
So, I mean, you got people tied to it, so it's only a couple of feet up.
Yeah.
They're not like super high in the air,
Okay.
but they are just tied onto these crosses.
Great.
So my thought here, if we go for the robed figures between the crosses and start taking them out, they're going to immediately know where we are and come get us. That's we've interrupted. Whether or not we can get someone to the cross in time to take someone down before the rest of the robed figures stop us, because as soon as we shoot, they know where we are.
Yeah, that's...
Versus if we go for the trucks, then at least we can hide behind the trucks.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying, we just need to get one person down off cross to interrupt the thing. That's all.
If you think that there's a way we can do that without going to the trucks,
I mean, the only thing is I can run up there by myself and try and do it while you guys go get the trucks.
I feel like they'll stop you. There's 6 of them.
There's 3 on this side and 3 on the other side of the dock, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, as you're all talking, trying to figure out what to do, which is understandable, the ritual continues.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Esther, can you roll me a willpower check, please? As something calls out to you.
12 out of 45.
Yo, let's go.
Okay. So, as everyone's talking, you start hearing almost like whispers. And you're sort of looking around to where it's from. And then you realize it's very similar to when you were here before. You were having bad dreams, or dreams. You don't need to term them as bad, just vivid dreams. And you hear almost, you can't quite, it's almost like looking at people talking from a little bit of a distance away, and you can almost pick out what they're saying, but it just sounds a little bit like gibberish. But it does sound soothing. You get this feeling of, this just soothing feeling that you have. It seems to be marking away some of your anxiety, your stress about this. Yeah.
Hey Doc, if we were to get to those trucks, you think you could drive them? Or do you want to be on the harpoon?
I would rather be drive.
The harpoon trucks are the harpoon guns or whatever aimed towards the lake?
No. The trucks are just over there parked, but you can see now, where you didn't see in the town, that there are harpoons put in it. You can see sort of, with the binoculars.
Yes.
And you can see rope coming down. As you're looking at it, you realize that whatever the military plans were, it's different than the Red Eyes plans.
Yeah.
But they did take them here.
That's part of, like, because if it's not aimed at that means that the Red Eyes potentially, they are, okay. Well, I'm feeling better about this whole thing. alone.
We should probably move.
Which one? I'm good either way. I said I said my piece. Where
Well,
one are
we're
we
gonna
headed
go
for?
to the left because that's where the vehicle.
That's yeah. I
And
think that was
that's
a
also the
dispute.
closest victims, I guess
Yep.
you want to call it. So,
Esther.
I might go to the right. And my reasoning for that is that if something happens where you guys are going towards the trucks or whatever, that I might be able to provide enough distraction for you guys to get where you need to go. And I'm pretty fast, so I can run if I need to.
I'm not going with her. I'm slow as bulls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll offer. And there's still cover going down the hill too.
Yes, there's cover on both sides.
And I have decent stuff
So you can you're setting yourself up as a distraction on the right
if needed.
if needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sid. My question was actually more along the lines of what you just said. Are we aiming for are we shooting the guys in robes? Or are we shooting the people between the trucks to steal a truck? Which one are we doing first?
did we see there were people by truck?
Yeah, there was movement seen over there, but even with binoculars, it's hard to pick out.
Right. Okay, how about this? We're gonna go get the trucks.
Okay.
You guys go in the trucks, but I'll go by foot and attack people between crosses. Because how accurate are you with a harpoon gun?
Well, he's gonna
you
drive. I'm not using the harpoon gun. I'm using the gun.
Oh, the gun. But I mean, I still think we need somebody on the ground because somebody's got to cut down the people off the crosses. So I think what we'll do is to get the vehicles. You guys get into the vehicle. I'll be on the ground. I'll go attack or whatever I need on the ground and try to get people off crosses. Does that sound
Okay.
all right?
So what I'm hearing is Joan, Arno, and Lucky Sid are
Yep.
going to be heading toward the vehicles
Yes.
and then going to sort of sweep across to help the people.
Yes.
Whatever plan it becomes when that happens.
Yes.
Is where we're at.
Yeah.
And during this time on the far right-hand side, that's where Esther is going to go to cause a distraction if required, even just to draw attention away at some point. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds
I
like
have something for you. I have something for you.
Oh.
You want a grenade? It's a big enough distraction.
Think a
No, but this time I'll take a gun.
Yeah.
I'll give her one of the guns. I'll take the grenade and I'll give her one of the guns.
You don't want just this wrong.
Your stat. This is the guns. Yeah.
Okay. Seems like there is a plan in order. Nobody really seems to be faced in your direction. It seemed, or you're not sure about the people around the vehicles. So my question is, are you stealthily moving toward the vehicles through the tree line, or are you beelining it through the tree line towards the vehicles?
I think there's enough noise we can be like that.
It does seem quite loud.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can only beeline it so fast, but I will keep up with the group as fast as possible.
Oh yeah.
And you will see line it.
But he said, more like Z-lining at this point.
Okay. As you separate, and
prepared.
Esther, you start
Aye.
walking down the hill and looking over at the lake. And as you're looking around, and the lake seems to be like the waves are lapping in. It seems to be a bit disjointed itself. You start hearing almost. It's almost like gibberish, just almost out of reach again. I have a question. Do you want to open yourself up to hear it? Do you want to try to focus and try to see if you can pick out what it is? Esther.
I want to say no, but I also want to say yes for a specific reason that I had come up with before you offered me that, if necessary.
Well, we'll explain.
So Esther is of the belief that there's a very good chance we're not leaving here. Even if we stop the military, and even if we, that there's just this chance that whatever's happening here, that it's either we die now or we die later, right? Or whatever. Like,
Dark.
she's very fatalistic about it.
Yep.
But she'd rather die trying to stop it than just waiting for it to whatever.
Waiting for the
But
inevitable.
she's also taken notice of the fact that the cultists or whatever, the Red Eyes and the army have two different plans, it seems like. So, it seems like the idea is to summon this thing and then the army gets to try to capture it, right?
That was probably potentially what the military's plan was.
Yes. Question is that whatever this is, whatever it is, would it not just destroy everyone here, necessarily?
Potentially. You're not even sure.
Yeah, I know. This is the thing. There's a lot of questions about...
Questions that need answering.
My idea is about gaining aid for a situation that I wasn't sure is even possible to get by offering an exchange.
Well, I leave it up to you, like I said. Do you want to focus in to try to hear?
Sure, I'll focus in, and if it drives me crazy, then you guys will just shoot people.
Oh, it's not. It's not that per se. You try to focus in, and from what I'm hearing is, you hear like a voice in your head speaking to you.
Aside from the usual ones.
And it seems to be strangely like it's your own thoughts. It sounds like you. Okay? And all you hear is a pleading for help. That's what you hear.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a pleading for help.
Okay.
Help.
What the fuck? That's so cool.
Okay.
That's what you hear. This is what
that.
you feel.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you can communicate.
It sounds like me.
It sounds like you.
Am I pleading for help? Well, this
No, it still sounds
like
different than
yeah,
you.
like-
You know it's an outside intrusion, but it's almost like it's using your voice and thoughts because it doesn't really know any other.
Okay.
It's trying to make you understand, and what better way to make you understand than using your own voice?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. I'll just say what? What are you? What are you? Yeah. What? What?
You ask what it is.
Yes.
Yo,
Probably
let's go, let's go.
As your eyes roll up in your head,
Oh no.
Let's go, let's go.
in your mind's eye,
Where am I?
you go into a bit of a state, and you're just standing on a tree, and you're holding onto a tree to keep steady, and what you see is the same lake on a calm day, and the water is serene. It's not even moving, except for there's a slight bubbling in and around the center. And you get the feeling or the sense that there's something there that's older than you can possibly imagine. Something that hasn't always been there, but it has been there maybe longer than mankind has even existed. You'll then get a bit of a vision as your mind starts going how ancient it is, of a meteor shooting through the sky. And it's almost like you're up looking down on this forest across, and where it hits is where the dip in the Drunwich Lake is. And then you're back to the lake itself. And you're feeling that this thing, whatever it is pleading for help, but not for itself, for its young.
Thank you for listening to The Call 1926. Our next episode of The Call will air next Tuesday, June 9th, which will be the arc finale. We will be taking a break from the editing stream this week in anticipation of that, but the editing streams will continue. We'll just probably switch to something a little bit more casual than editing, as we will be taking a hiatus after this arc finale to record the next one. More info on that at the end of next week's finale episode. As usual, we'll have to thank all of our donators over on Ko-fi, including Baba Yaga, The Unspeakable Podcast, Pillow Loves You, Stab at the Pendragon, Ivan Best, Shaw Dell, Chris H., Roland Arts, Autumn, No Demons Allowed, Blizzard Warning, Matt Kelgill, Newt, The Wee J, Tyler McDonald, Rosa, Ed Lore, The Green Horse, Alec, James, and Anxiety and Salt. Your players for tonight were Scott Gillis, Elizabeth Wells, Janessa Coles, Lindsay Delansky, and Zach Barrett. Your GM or keeper was Derek Snow. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.